What's going on, guys? I hope all is well. I want to talk about the stock market and how to handle volatility. I want to talk about this because the market has been kind of up and down the past few days. The Dow Jones went up about 600, 700 points, and then it went down, for example, like 600, 500 points. And this all because of news regarding tariffs and regarding, negative news, and then regarding positive news. So that's something that we always going to have to deal with in the stock market. So you kind of have to just develop your stomach for it, essentially, because you're going to have days where you have socio-economic things going on, or economic news is going on, or just any news, and it can cause the stock market to either go up, it can cause it to stay flat, it can cause it to go down. So this is something that we have to get used to, and I want to talk about how to handle it, because I got asked the question, when the stock market goes down some, maybe goes down 1%, and we see it's a red day, do we buy or do we stay put? What do we do? Is it a buying opportunity when the market goes down one day? So what I told that person is that when the market is down, you should have a game plan regarding a stock. So say for example, Netflix. Say for example, with Netflix, that's a stock that you've been looking at and you really like, and you plan on buying some shares of. So the best thing to do is not just overall react, but have a plan. So say for example, you can write down a plan and say, hey, when Netflix is down 5%, I'm going to buy this much of Netflix. When it gets down to 10%, I'm going to buy this much of Netflix as well. But then when it gets down to 20%, I'm going to buy this much. So let's throw some real numbers in there. Say, hey, in small numbers, hey, when it's down 5%, I'm going to spend $500 on Netflix stock. When it's down 10%, I'm going to spend $1,000 on Netflix stock. But when it gets down 20%, I'm going to put in $5,000 in Netflix stock. Because think about it. I think about it from a standpoint of just regular consumer stuff. When you are out at a store, and if somebody tells you, hey, today this meat is on sale, for this amount, but next week it's going to be down half price. So on that day, you may buy, one or two of that type of meat. But then since you know that in a couple weeks or next week it's going to be, half price, you're going to load the boat. You're going to spend more. You're going to buy a lot because you can really get more bang for your buck. And that's the same way with the stock market. You should already have your price points in your mind, or have it wrote down to where you say, hey, when it's down this much, I'm going to load the boat because I know that I'm getting a great deal. And that's the, great thing about the stock market, or the thing we need to work on or focus on. Same way with Warren Buffett. He wanted to be a value investor, buying good companies at good prices and being able to get the best price possible to get more bang for your buck. Because say, for example, a stock is only down, 1%, and you put a lot of money in there, I think long term you'll be okay, because you think about if it's a great company, maybe 2 years, you'll definitely, you hoping based off the fundamentals of the company that the stock will be up. But you always want to get in at good prices. Think about when we have stock market crashes and things of that nature. That's when a lot of wealth was built, because people are loading the boat. They are putting a lot of money in because they know it is great prices. It's great prices. So you have to think from that aspect when buying a stock. Am I getting a great price, or should I have a really defined entry in buying a stock in the stock market? So that's what it's about. Always having a plan, having a defined entry, and not guessing and not just buying, but having to find entry and trying to get in at the best price. So that's how you should handle volatility. And it's something that we're going to have to deal with. But volatility can be a good thing, you know, because it can offer you a great way to buy great companies at great prices, and being able to take advantage and experiencing capital gain. So I just want to share it with you guys. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this conversation. If you can, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and share this video with someone who needs to hear this message. I appreciate it. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.